How's everyone doing? Where are we? Here we are. Okay, where are we? Mitchy Mushroom, hi! Hi. Welcome. Thank you, Will, for the hydrates. I will do both of those in a second. Who's here? Hi, Dee. Hi, Will. Hi, Viv. Hi, Mitchy. Hi, Simp. Hi, Soda. Pog? Maybe turn myself up? I do not have an up more. I will move my mic a little closer and talk a little louder. How's everyone doing today? Are we good? Let me drink some water for Will. Let me know how the audio is balancing. Hopefully it should be okay now. I don't know what was up with the music. Thank you, Soda. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm pogging. What did I do today? I took my dog for a walk and I got his claws cut professionally for the first time, which was exciting. I normally do it myself, but I fell behind on it and then they got kind of bad and he's got black claws, so I can't tell where the quick is and I was scared. But the nice dog groomers did it for me and it went really well and he was only a little bit of a huge baby about it. Relate to love BMOs and dumbasses on a spiritual level. There's something about a man that's so stupid, you know. And yeah, small Tamagotchi charms. Let me show you those. Still in the sketch phase. Not entirely sure who to include. Got Clavier and Francisco down. I really like the way the Maya one looks right now. But yeah, I wanted to add some original trilogy cast. Hours later couldn't see it anymore. That is not normal. And I have not banned anyone, so you weren't kicked, I promise. Oh my god, Smudger Cat, hi! I'm glad you guys like it. What is... Are those not working? Oh, hang on, let me kill Streamlabs. This is a technical difficulty stream. Don't worry about it. The bot is dead. Let me sign into Streamlabs. Tiny Polly. Yeah, go to dashboard, thank you. Cloudbot. Why would you be off? Why would I ever want Cloudbot to be off? There we go. If you would like to attempt to join the server again, hopefully this time it works for you. Yes, D. Pal is with Trucy. Simp. Anyway, oh my god, I'm all over the place suddenly. The audio not working at the start threw me. Okay, I'm good. Hi! But yeah, we've got me as an Ace Attorney character for part of a Meet the Artist. There's a bunch of different, like, oh my god. There's a bunch of different faces so that I can animate it out a little bit. Ellie!
Exclamation mark, this looks so cute.
Thank you so much for resubscribing, 4 months. Yeah, we've got the pen sort of moves as well. So I think I just need to export this and then I'm going to put it into After Effects so that I can make the text type onto screen properly. But yeah, nearly done with this portion, but today I want to work on this portion with you. Just fudging a little cross between the profiles and the court record section. With some of my little sentimental items and my dog. Actually awake to see it, hi! Streaming times can be so cruel. Hi Midnight! But yeah, we've got this, and then we've got the Tamagotchis to do as well. But I figure we may as well jump straight into this and get to lining. Inventory. Yeah, the Magisteel. You know, I can't say what it really is. You know, the Magisteel. Ahaha. I like to think that in this little universe I'm drawing, I'm aware that I'm in Ace Attorney, which is why I'm like, I guess I draw a lot of idiots. No one in particular, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't worry about it. Welcome, Soda, hell yeah. Round Mudkip. Yeah, he's one of those little, like, Tsum-Tsums. I did change my dialogue. I've been through so many stages with the dialogue trying to make myself happy with it. Yeah, don't worry about which idiots. I'm sure it's of no concern to you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Love my pencil line art style. Thank you! I really like textured brushes. I have a Mudkip plush in my car. It's a wonderful little guy. Sometimes you just need a Mudkip companion, you know? Viv? Don't call me out like this. For real though, loving idiots has made me so much more comfortable with not having to be smart all the time. Mudkip, thank you, Slayo. This one? No, this one. Also D, I did not, hang on. Sorry, chat's going fast, I'm scrambling. Should make some OG mainline mascots. I thought about it. I thought about drawing them as animals. I put it to Twitter poll, and Twitter poll was really close, but did say that I should do the mainline characters as animals. But because it was so close, I was like, well, I don't want to have to think about which animal they would all be and then deal with people disagreeing with me. So I just made them people. The illusion of choice. Shrunix! See, it would be so cute. I know do you guys know Horbrace? Horbrace has the sticker sheet of Phoenix as like a hedgehog, and Miles is like a cat. It's really cute. Ninjaki, hi! Welcome, thank you for following. But I tend to think of Phoenix as like a little, like a fairy wren. And then you've got, okay, well what if he's a mouse like Ryu? It'll just, there's too many choices. Choice is fake. Have those stickers, they're the best. I got them on Super Nova. Yes! Love that. They're so cute. I picked up, did you see the bookmark that Fee sells? It's got the Phoenix and Miles on one side and then Maya on the back. I picked that one up at GammaCon. It was so cute. Remember seeing a fairy artist draw Edgeworth as a cat too? It just suits him, you know? The Clavier and Apollo bookmark! That one's really good. I thought really hard about it, but I've been... So because I table at conventions, I feel like I am constantly seeing Fee's table. But I keep missing out on the Naramitsu bookmark. I've been trying to get it for like 4 conventions and either it's sold out or Fee just doesn't have it there on the day or Fee's not at the convention or I can't make it to the convention. Like it's always been something. Yeah, the holographic one, Sam. Puts on old person glasses. I remember the days of Catworth Twitter. Oh, what do you got for us? Oh my god, they're so cute. The little chew. That's really charming. I am using Clip Studio Paint Soda. There's at least 10 Catworth VidCon AO3 that was inspired by that, I think. I've definitely read 1 or 2 of those. He's just so cat-like, you know? His hair even sort of looks like ears, it just works perfectly. I want the holographic bookmark. Next convention. I have a Genshin one I got from OzCon, but now I need these Tony ones. Yes. Yes, I clicked on both, D. They look really good. You use Clip too? Hell yeah! I genuinely think that Clip is the best drawing software available. Procreate seems pretty good too, but I found it really unintuitive whenever I've gotten the opportunity to use it. Can't get over how funny it is for Miles' huge cat energy Edgeworth to own a dog. Yeah! he's a dog person. It's funny to think of Phoenix being a cat person and Miles being a dog person. Like, aww, they just care about each other. I just started using Clip Studio and it's like a breath of fresh air after years of Fire Alpaca. Totally get you. I switched over from Medibang, which is basically the same as Fire Alpaca. And yeah, it's really nice. I do miss Medibang's ruler tools though. Those were a godsend. Enjoy your fruit soda. Procreate is kind of mad, but it's the best on iOS. Yeah, absolutely. Since Clip is subscription on iOS for some reason. What the hell? Miles is a cat boy but a dog person. Phoenix is a dog boy but a cat person. Yeah! Wanna use Clip one day, but I'm more of an iOS digital artist. Easy. I've been thinking about getting an iPad, but they're so expensive and I don't really want to give Apple more money, but there really isn't a good competitor when it comes to something like the iPad for drawing. It's so sad. Okay, how are we doing the lines? Good. I don't think we lost too much from the sketch. Awesome. If art software is subscription, I just refuse. Absolutely. I wish all subscription-based products are very die. I think Edgeworth would prefer a cat because they're the same. Yeah! Yeah, I'm so surprised that he has pests. If Miles had a cat, their energies would be too powerful and cancel each other out. You know what? I sort of see it though. It's like when two introverts meet, but they would get along, but they can't really make friends because they're too introverted. You need to throw an extrovert into the mix. Many people think that Miles adopted Pess, but Pess actually adopted him. He's a dog person, but a cat person. Viv. I cannot think about Miles meeting Kristoff too much, it makes me too crazy. Enjoy your food soda! Sorry, Sim. They are so catty. Thank you, Ophelia, for everything you do for us. Thank you, Fake Every for the defense, my beloved. How does this? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's pretty good. I have this image in my head of Miles reading on one side of the room and a cat on the other side of the room and they're glaring at each other with the exact same expression. Yeah! D, Viv! You guys got it, you made a deal. What does this necklace look like? Hang on, let me take this off. I'm wearing it right now. I'm always wearing it. Tomorrow, we can solve this problem by giving Francisco a cat? Yes! I want to draw Francisco with a cat so bad. It'd be so cute. He's so well suited to it. I think the cat would give her affection and she would be like very touched but also a little like weird about it, you know? Okay, pretty good. I would like these to fit within their boxes, please. Hello? There we go. Does Francisco have a pom-pom cat or a snooty sleek cat? This is important. Interesting. Interesting question. I half want to say she has one of those like super expensive ragdolls, but I also half want to say that she has like some mangy feral cat that just showed up on her door one day and wouldn't leave, you know? Because that seems to be how Francisca makes the majority of her friends. Oh my god, 2 cats? probably could have left this one alone actually. This was probably fine already as line art, but that's okay, we'll redraw it. It's more fun this way. See? When do you not miss the Sloki Kazuma? I think Pesh should be adopted at the courthouse, like all the children in Ace Attorney. Yeah. Man, even Phoenix got adopted at the courthouse, you know? The open CSP to draw Francisco with cats and my free trial expired. No! Misery. It goes on sale pretty frequently, so hopefully you can pick it up sometime soon. It's definitely worth the price, I think. But yeah, I think I got it at 50% off because they do like quarterly sales. My canvas is so small. I did this on purpose so that I would not overtax myself by drawing too many details, but now that I'm drawing the details, I'm like, well, I want to draw all the details. Foolishness. Lindsay, hi, how you doing? I'm interested in Clip Studio, but I feel like the tiny buttons would kill me in my blind eyes. If you're basing that off of me, do not. My monitor is huge. I actually have my size settings a little bigger than I would otherwise want them so that it's not too small for stream. But yeah, this is just because my like window size is enormous. I'm okay, you should be my background noise. Excellent, please enjoy whatever you're up to at the moment. Had a headcanon with Ophelia earlier, like when Miles asked Gregory where do babies come from. Gregory just told him the lawyers they picked them up from the courthouse. No one has ever dared correct that belief. Yes sir, Brady, here you go. One kip, fresh off the press, just for you. Love the little mud you're drawing, just a little guy. I am glad you like him. Yeah, what are you up to? Imagine Francisca taking a cat for a walk. Oh, she's so weird. And the cat would have like the nicest lead in the world, you know? You're drawing? Excellent! What are you working on? And the funny thing is that's why Miles doesn't question it when Manfred just scoops him up. Like, well, I guess this is how you have a child. Francisca also believes this, which is why she wholeheartedly believes that Miles is her younger brother. He joined the family second. Why would birth year have anything to do with it? Drawing VTubers in your style? Love that! Which VTubers? Did you guys see the new debuts for Hololive and Nijisanji? Not Holo Stars, I guess. Oh, Puppy wants to come in my room? Give me 1 second. Dog acquired. I like Astor so much. Oh, you come in and you immediately make sounds, then take your collar off. There you go. Good boy. I can just imagine Francie trying to walk her cats, then just not walking, picking them up and getting fur all over her outfit. She owns 1,000 lint rollers. Also, Miles saw Trucy the courthouse thing, and Phoenix is so mad he can't disprove it because think about it. Yeah! Maria was so cute. Listening to her talk, it was like, what? Hello. Small streamer, I've never really been into the big company stuff, but I'm sure they're great people. Yeah, absolutely. There's something about the like smaller VTubers that are so cozy, right? It always cracks me up. Francisco is starting dominance over a younger brother by just deciding he's younger. Yeah. I have this new Sheiyu in my mind with Kazuma, Ryu, Susato, Gina, Iris as Nijisanji and Livers because I think it would be funny. That would be really good. Where is my man? I can't believe that you would leave Holmes out of this. Did you watch the video I put an E with her playing Apex? I did not. I will check that out after. I saw that she was gonna be streaming it. I was excited. He's just so cute. But yeah, something about Asta really appealed to me. He's Iris's dad, and he's okay. Yeah, sure, okay. Crazy like your streams? Blah! That's the goal, baby. It's so fun just hanging out with everyone. He's all the wrong size. It's because I clipped them after I put it all in. There we go. Oh, the Undertale lo-fi vibes, baby. It's only like 1 minute, it's adorable. Cute, okay, I would definitely watch it. It's just so cute. They were all so cute. Asta's debut was what motivated me to make my new little Meet the Artist. I was just so impressed that he made a whole anime, you know? You design VTubers? That's so cool! Dog looks so scrunkly on such a small canvas. Yeah! I drew him in, and I think this is actually a really accurate drawing of my dog. But I drew him in and I was like, Ponyo, the problem with you is that you already look like if someone tried to draw a dog from memory. You know? He's just a weird looking dog. What? Thank you, Lynn. We are so pixels today. My dog has that crinkled tissue cat energy. Yeah, for real. I always say that when you see him like on his own, you're like, yeah, that's a Kelpie. And then you put him next to an actual Kelpie and you're like, oh god, what is that creature? He's just so scrunkly. But we went to the park today and it was super muddy and gross. But that's okay. I think he enjoyed it very much. I feel like I should simplify this a little bit, but I'm not sure which bits to keep and which bits to remove. For what it's worth though, this is kind of true to the Ace Attorney style, because whenever they put an animal in, it always looks way too realistic. I think Missile works, but when you see the tiger, or the lion rather, it's like, what did you just put a photo of a lion through a filter? Keys, hi! Yeah, we just started. How you doing? Except for Wakahai, who is perfect in every way. Maybe we leave out the whiskers. Yeah, okay, cute. These could probably also just be line art, but that's okay. Doing well, the morning is a bit cold, so my kitty is cuddling me. Hi, kitty! I'm sorry it's cold for you. Today was abnormally warm for an Australian July day. Fucked happy. Oh. Please. There we go. It was pretty hot. I regret wearing a scarf. No. I just bought a pair of earmuffs, and then I was sad because I didn't get to wear them out. My cat likes sitting next to the heater in winter. Just wedged between the sofa and the heater. That's so cute. Oh, to be a little cat wedged between the sofa and the heater. You just bought CSP, Pog? Congratulations, I hope you enjoy it. Drawing Francis cats immediately, yes! Forget you Southern Hemisphere people are in the opposite seasons. Weird, bizarre, shouldn't be a thing. Man, it drives me bonkers when like film studios and stuff will be like, coming to you this summer. It's like, well, so have you region adjusted this or do you mean winter? If it was consistently just like for the Americans, that would be fine, but sometimes they do region adjust it. So you just never know. Brush is so fun. Is it the crayon? It's actually the brush I normally use, the SU cream pencil, but at like 4 pixels. I normally work at like 5,000, but I think our canvas size today is like 1,000 by 800. I do really like the crayon though. I find that it doesn't control as well. But yeah, crayon versus cream pencil. You can see it has a little bit more stick to it, but we're just teeny tiny today. Picking up the earth and moving it so seasons work different. Thank you, appreciate it. That feel when Northern Equator peeps forget Southern Equator exists. That's just all of the time. Hydrate, thank you, Rizuki. Oh my god, and head pads, yay! Oh, another hydrate, thank you, D. D? Oh, I see, you've got spare points now. D? Are you trying to drown me? Be honest. Okay, that is a series of hydrates. I am hydrated. I am so hydrated. I think at some point, sometime I took a geography test, and since I'm shit at geography, I partly needed to know what seasons it would be in different places. No! The loudest ad? No! Misery. Head pats! Plugging. I think all adverts should be volume controlled. When people are like, oh, August a summer baby, and I'm like, sobs. Yeah. And now I have no more points. 07. It's just so god, it's a Capcom, now you're drowning her. I'm used to it. Sob, sob. D? 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 Okay, I'm hydrated. Having my little sippy. Just realized what this was? Yeah! We got Ace Titanis, baby. Back. Okay, I think this is pretty decent. The lines on this one are thicker than the lines on everything else, so let's redo the flowers and then we should be all good. Cotton Cannon! They put me in the game. I would love to be a weird little girl, but I think it's more likely that I would just be a witness who keeps messing up their story. There we go. Oh, this one lines. Let's get some base colors down. God, an ex-Capcom, no. Kind of regret posting them. I wish I could, if there's a way for me to give you points, let me know, and I will. Okay, not terrible for initial fill. Clean this up. I got 2 layers here. What's going on? Flats. There we go. Recognize this song? Yeah! It's Cass's theme. That's nearly down. Plugging. Okay, now I can steal my colors from over here so that they're consistent. I'm just gonna screenshot it and put it on top. Oh my god, she's so much bigger. Look, transparency. Let's go. Cass's theme from Breath of the Wild. There's Julia's color and a base color before flat colors. Why is that? It is so that I can lock my transparency and then just scribble. I like to fill in the silhouette, and that way I do all of my neat edging. Words? All of the edges. I color inside all of the lines, and then I don't have to think about coloring inside the outside lines anymore. I can just go feral crazy. You think in the AA universe you'd be active on Lordwit? Well, maybe. Like, as it is, I am not interested in simping for real people, you know? But also, in the Ace Attorney universe, the real people are bonkers wild. So, I might be. No! Guys! Thank you, Brady! I actually had a lot of fun working with the style. I think it came out really cute. The eyes were hard though. I don't really vibe with how Ace Attorney does eyes by default, so I kind of fudged it a bit. Need it as a print? What? My brain is all over Vocaloid, specifically the Ace Attorney 1 cross-examination music, Ace Attorney animatic music, and simping. Yeah, bird. I have Hero on loop in my head 24/7. Oh, I didn't draw my trigger on this one. Add that back in. I also didn't give myself earrings. Should do that. This is the ear with the cuff on it. Sorry, working out how hard this needs to be simplified. That'll probably do. I wanna get like a binder and store cool art. That's so cute. Couldn't I would kiss your Ace Attorney so hurt on the lips softly if she'd let me, like, what the hell, so pretty. Thank you! She was really fun to draw. The Ace Attorney style is just so fun! Ah, wrong color. Yeah, there we go. Soften that up. Pug? I've had it since I was like an edgy little 12-year-old and too scared to wear it out because it felt too like punk. My little silver ear cuff. Which is not a feeling that I have anymore. I like the undercurrents of Hatsune Miku, but also if you've ever listened to it, you know the start is really fucking fast. I haven't listened to much Vocaloid. Okay, how do I render this? Guess I put maybe a bit paler? I really like those earrings. I want one. You can find them online cheap. I had a silver ear chain and it broke. No! Oh yeah, I've heard a lot about Project Sakai. Thank you, Ninja. Changes colors depending on the light. Depending on the light. Like I'm moving. Lindsay, thank you for following. Holographic? Let me make this look like clear resin. Maybe I need to scuff like over the flowers a little bit. Yes, I should do it over the lines as well. And I'm gonna pick like the gouache brush. Oh, iridescent, that's a good word. Yeah, okay, good enough. Pull out my necklace. Chrome! Pretty. This part is like gray. And my bullet journal is like a cream color, so I guess I'll just use the white again. My god, Viv writes. I don't think the cream is working. Maybe I'll lie and say that it's brown. I have a different brown notebook that this could be. You don't know. It was just this one, thank you. Here you go. Just notice the background music. This is such a cute version. Isn't it so charming? Yeah, not all, but most of the music and all of the like video game remixes and stuff that I have right now by Lo-Fi Leah, who is also a streamer and put them up for like Twitch safe music, which is so sweet of her. Speaking of Vocaloid, someone just mentioned under my Edgeworth art the other day that he looks like this picture of Hatsune Miku and I can't unsee it. What? Blink? Immediately bringing up my own chat. Made a small mistake earlier and it's been haunting you ever since? No, Viv! D! Jesus, sorry. You okay? I think you're poggers. Where's my notebook? What does this sticker look like? The sticker I got from Miyoko's store. It's really pretty. Viv, I keep thinking about your Edgeworth art and the comment someone made about the, I think it was Duck, saying that the cravat isn't on because it would cover the face. Just the mental image of him lying there all beautiful, but he's just got cravat completely covering his face, all in his eyes, over his mouth. Oh my god! Oh, your Edgeworth heart is so beautiful. I'm picturing it in my brain. I like to think Beanies can actually play the piano and just plays terrible on purpose because he finds it funny. He's so good. Bastard man. You're fine, Dee. Don't even worry about it. You are so good. Okay, there we go. Mudkip colors. My Coda music in the background. Yeah, feel focus. Oh god, more glass. Why do I keep getting my oh. Green. I was about to get up, but now Kitty snuggled close for him trapped. You just can't leave now, that's the law. Plant leaves are always more yellow-green than I think they are. And this one is variegated. Is Snow Queen Pothos. There we go. Hi Jaded, how you doing? I'm gonna read Brief right now. Yes! Just too. Yeah. Not too bad? Good, glad to hear it. Viv, you better be loading up DGS. The water isn't blue, but I want it to be. I want it to be blue so bad. Yes! Wait, let me open Discord real quick. Oh my god, Soda's here! Pug! Fic discussion. There we go. Thread created. I'm diddling right now, but swear tomorrow DGS gay lawyers are coming for you. Yes. What are you working on? What are you drawing? Okay, I will make it right now. I was gonna make it up the stream, but let me, where am I gonna put that? Where am I gonna, I guess I'll put it in Ace Attorney General. There we go. The link stuff from the Bunworth one shot, my beloved. That is exciting. I don't want to do this. I came back but not for long. I've been playing a game ever since it came out 12 hours ago. I've played it for 8 hours already, so I wish you an excellent stream. Enjoy your game! 7 PM, Pog? 7 PM pogging? Oh, hell yeah, 7 PM. I see. It is so good, absolutely. 7 PM and like the early morning ones. One of them's really weird, one of them's really nice, but I forget which is which. Puppy. He's just a little guy. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, so that'll take a while to complete. That's so cool though. I did not know that the third one was out. I hope it's really good. I guess I don't have a pink pre-existing. Ah. Dark. Through saturated. Pretty good. And then I need one of like these tones. More of a 5 PM from New Leaf guy myself? You know what? A solid choice. Yeah, to meet the artist but lawyered. We got this one and we got this one. Oh my goodness. There we go. Hehehe. TGA on Steam, Pog. Excellent stuff. Ah, D? What the hell? Thank you! Hi! Thank you. Anya, you do have, where is the way? Okay, it is on your chin. Thank you, good boy. That's all. Thank you. Yeah. I am just having fun. He's not, this makes him look calico. He's just modelly. That's better. Okay, Pog. Oak drawn. Hold on, sorry, I stopped looking at chat for a second. I was focusing on rendering. Greg, I had a question. Are you a self-taught artist? Yes. I went to art school briefly, but I dropped out quite quickly. And bye, Keys! Thank you for the head pats! I have to hold on the live vlog until dinner ends. That hasn't begun yet. No worries. I am excited for when we get there. Okay, let me look at these earrings too. Very pink. Yeah, that's more like it. Very shiny. There we go. Of course. Bikies, thank you for hanging out. Lovely getting to chat with you for a little. Oh, too bright. Okay, I've given myself so many clear things. Why? These colors are not working for me. Hopefully that helps a little. Hi Soda! Have a good day! One of my cats is mostly black, so whenever I have a large black object, I have to double check to see if it's my cat. Mood. My cat, who does not live with me anymore, he lives with my mum, is ginger. And so whenever I see like a terracotta pot, or we had this like orange blanket, I would be like, oh my god, tiger? It was never tiger. Void cats. Yeah. Okay. I know that I did a good job choosing items that I use or see a lot, because every time I want to reference one of them, it is right in front of me waiting for me to grab it. Black cats are such entities. You know, like, what is that? It's just eyes. This has really intricate designs on it in a bunch of different colors, but we're just gonna phone it in a little bit. Yeah, that's a good approximation. Eyes and the occasional blap. Cats sure are liquid. Every time I wash clothes, the thing leaks a bit, so we have to put towels around it, and one of them uses black, and every time I think it's our cat. Cute. What color is tea? That's pretty good. Black tea with milk. And honey. I like when you can see the tea like swirling. This just makes it look like a different drink, but that's okay. There are no rules here. Pretty good. Feels a little too painterly. And what I'm gonna do, this might not work, but I'm going to posterize it. Oh, okay. Not like that though. Not better. In that case, I'm gonna use this one instead. John's perfume in a pot. The dream. I want it so bad. Okay, I think I like this for the cup. I mean, I can blend it out. You know what? I think it's working on the teapot too. That's good. Give me watercolor, thick painting, and mixing brush. Good enough. Wait, I want that. Never mind. Okay. Shadows. Uh-oh. What are you about to do, Sim? Hi, Nautilus. How you doing? Thank you. Your little icon says watching without video. I don't know if that means that you have audio. Sorry if you don't have audio and you can't hear me saying thank you. Baz! Look at him go. I'm doing hard, slept for 12 hours today and wrecked throat, head spinning, hands sweaty, mum spaghetti. No! I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, hugs. Hopefully that eases up soon. Somebody showed how to get a bunch of these little emote face thingies using a keyboard and I've remembered it ever since. Hell yeah. May? Oh god, you're gonna give me. No, okay, we've got the esoteric font. Text. Yeah! Francis Katz is killing me. I forgot how to draw anything ever. No! There sure are days like that. But it just means that your eyes are better than your hands right now. You'll get that. Oh my god, Lenny. I haven't seen that face in ages. Hey, it's Shadows, pluck. I don't have the energy to draw lately, been having a lot of stuff to do. Understandable. Sometimes it's like that. I hope you get the chance to draw again soon. Oh my god, sparkly. I don't want to put shadows on the dog, that's hard. Okay, good enough. Like that needs any more rendering actually. Okay, that's pretty good then. I hate that Ace Attorney doesn't use blush. Crazy. Yeah, the Japanese. Where did I just go? Where did my line? What? I drew them on the wrong layer. Go back, go back, go back. Oh my god. There we go. What? Okay. Thank you, Brady. One fear, doing something on the wrong layer. Yeah. Fortunately, that time it was pretty easy to fix, but god. I'm a little bit cross-eyed here, but that's okay. She's small. Doesn't matter. That's my bad art advice for the day. See something bad? Who cares? Don't fix it. Okay, and then I've got this one here for reference. I'm using a different color scheme because I want to use the colors that spark happy, but I wonder if I should do this. Where do they go? All around the edge and then at the bottom. Like today's Twitter was wild? What happened? When I go to the con, I like going up and down the line of Artist Alley and just taking everybody's business cards and like looking at their art at home. Yeah! The business cards are so... Some people have really fancy ones. What am I looking for here? The box store. I guess I just need to do... Oh, it's taller. I see. Okay, so it's more like a border around everything. Maybe not the easiest way to do this. Like this instead. If Minecraft got trending with... I don't know any of those words. Thank you! It's been fun working it out. I spend a lot of time looking at it, you know? It's such a creative me, the artist, though. The idea is so cool. Thank you! I really cannot encourage everyone enough to do the same thing. It's really fun. Snapchat also trending for the same reason as Minecraft? I see. Okay. Where is it this one? Sure. Is it this one? Yes. Ooh, I like the green. Remember how to draw with Francis Cats is going well? Yay! Francis Cats. Where does this color come from? Not does it come from here? There we go. Stretch time. Not quite vibing with these colors yet. And what is going on in that corner? Here. There we go. Where's my banner? I feel like that would help. Oh, shrimp jack. Oh, my back's starting to ache. Okay. The green's too much. I kind of like it. Thank you, Brady. It's going well. This layer 100%? No, it's not 100% opacity. There we go. That's 100% opacity. No? Huh, okay, never mind. I think this works. I think this is cute. And I need to change the lines. Oh, but the white won't work because I've gone too light. Reluctantly on shrimps. It's good for you. Ah, too bright. Okay. Like an in between. No. Maybe. This is a little much right now, but I think we can get away with it. I really consider like colors and like graphic stuff like this to be one of my weaknesses, but I think I'm getting better at it. I'm vibing with the pink and green, this appeals to me, but I wonder if pink and yellow would fit the overall color scheme better. Might. I also wonder if I can make this more saturated. Yeah. This feels cute. I like the green. I don't want to say goodbye to the green. Such many colors. Okay, the yellow is better. Let me go with what looks best. I really want to add blush. Maybe I can add some little blush lines. Okay, not quite. Oh, every time this hit. I've got to take this off the playlist. It knocks me out every time. Ah! Oh, babe. It's such a good song though. Scrolling through Twitter and I'm like, huh? Yeah! Really blindsides us, huh? Thank you for the head pats! Ah! I love them so much. Okay, now it's too far that way. I want to replay DGS. My friends who don't Ace Attorney keep checking in on me like, so you finished the trilogy, what's next for you? Like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, well, okay, so there's a bunch more games. I'm gonna do Investigations, and then Ace Attorney 4, maybe Professor Layton, and I'll think about 5 and 6. But really, I just want to loop through them all so I can get back to DGS. I want to play DGS again. I have to get down every time a service theme pops up. For real. Yeah, the other day Spotify just recommended me like a playlist, you know, as it does. And I'm like, yeah, I'll listen to that. And it hits me with Samurai on a Mission and Prosecutor Reborn. Like, what? How could you do that to me? How could you do that to me? The reason I'm scrambling through Ace Attorney 1 and 2 and play them. Yeah. Nothing motivates you to play Ace Attorney games like DGS. I need to get through this with DGS, for real. This is cute. I like this. I think I did a good job. I'm probably just gonna watch you Ace Attorney game while I play myself, but I don't want to pay for all of that. Understand completely. I cannot recommend DGS highly enough though. I think I bought it full price and it was so worth it. Piracy is always an option. I want to save this out transparent. Okay. That is done. This is also mostly done. I just need to put it into After Effects. Main issue is iPad only, so yeah, that'll get you. Keep meaning to play Ace Attorney 4, but I really want a physical copy for my DS or remaster for Switch 1. Remaster for Switch 1, please? Yeah, when the 3DS shop goes offline. Let me update stream title. Let's do some Tamagotchi charms. I'm thinking for the buttons, I'll make them all custom. So we'll have the badges, the Magatama. Shrusi's backpack, I'm not settled on this. Clavia's little symbol, and then I just had a diamond for Franziska because she's got them all through her design. I thought about giving her the prosecutor's badge. If I can think of something different for Miles, I'll give it to her. Yeah! I did just draw Myron, but pal wanted to be there, you know? Oh, and for Phoenix, I was thinking it could be cute to give him his little objection point, but I'd like to, on the flip side, give him a different expression, and I like when he's like all bashful and sheepish, and I feel like that doesn't really work if he's also pointing, and I need them to flip neatly. Much to think about. I originally drew the whip, but I thought it didn't read very well because they print so small. These are 5 centimeters each. The whip seemed like too complex of a shape, but that is absolutely a good idea. That's what I started with. Oh, I could do a chess piece for Miles. That's a good call. Yeah, and then Francisca can have the prosecutor's badge. And for once, I'm not going to use my sketchy brush for this. I'm going to use a pen. Okay, maybe a different pen. Flashbacks to the custom chess set. Yeah. Fellas. I really like this brush, but I also don't like this brush. It doesn't quite blend as nicely as I want it to. Should I like duplicate it? Okay, if I duplicate it, it will work, so we can do that. I'm going to use a pen and immediately start suffering. For real. Text from work at 9:30 p.m. Oh my god, I nearly sent them a 3 face. I can't be doing that. There we go. Text from work dealt with. Can I flip this? Free eye? Free eye? Good enough. Maybe the art style I would like requires thin line art, but oh my god, line art. Yeah, I get you. I've come to really enjoy line art, but I definitely did not used to. Can't hide behind the large brushes anymore. Yeah. I love doing line art so much. It shows your line art is gorgeous. If I don't enjoy it, trying to find something that works for me. Good luck. Yeah, oh my god. I love line art because I can hide everything behind the lines. Lineless is so bonkers. Ponyo, what's up? You mad because my feet are under the desk where they belong, but you're also under the desk, so my feet are near you and that's unforgivable? I'm sorry. Puppy growl. He gets really cranky when his sleep is disturbed. Yeah, rude. I wouldn't mind doing lineless for like a casual doodle thing. Cute! Sounds like me when I first wake up and I'm grumpy as fuck. Yeah. I remember the like one time we had a house party. He was so excited because there were so many people to pat him. But then it was like 11 p.m. and all of the people were still in the house and it was still loud and he wanted to go to sleep and he got I have never seen him that mad in my entire life. He was so irritable. He was like a toddler. I'm worried that this mouth shape isn't very me. Suits her though. I miss Tropical a lot with chibi art because I feel like I haven't quite found the style that suits me yet. I think this is cute though. Trying to decide where I want Val to be looking. Yeah, little bunny teeth. She's so cute. And then I'm not sure how much detail I want to put into the hands either. Little paws, maybe. Come back to that. Looks so squishy and doodling Kara now, she's just so underrated. She's just baby, you know? Thank you, Brady. It's been fun developing it. These babies have so much trauma, yeah. Pose. I don't think I'm vibing with this hand. Hands are a problem for future Celeste to solve. Last time I drew Puff, she was sobbing because she discovered gay people, but I love her. She's so funny. I like her silly little hair loopies. So her canon that Pearl is totally okay with lesbians because she grew up in a matriarchy, but like gay people? What do you mean men are real? Unlike men. What? I would hate Miles so much. I love watching the Von Karma siblings try and win over pals in Fix. I like that she's always so mad at both of them. And they both have to like grovel for the respect of this 9-year-old when they're so used to just having it automatically given to them. Maya's hand goes here, Elle's hand goes here. Do I put it? Yeah, we'll put her other hand here. And then Maya's other hand is there. Cute. Okay. We're looking without the sketch layer. Pretty good. Maya's face could use some tweaks. Phil and Pearl hates the Karma siblings for hurting Maya and Phoenix. Yeah, both of them have prosecuted Nick and Maya. They're lucky she doesn't knock them unconscious. Pearl, adults should have interests fitting their age. Faye versus Miles Turbo Nerd, Evil Magistrate Kitty Edgeworth. Yeah. It's always like, buddy, brother, I am on a first name basis with your crush and his family. Get a fucking move on. I'm not sure about how I want face shapes to work in Chibi. Ali-Faye, hi! Welcome! Thank you for following! And Disco would get invited to Thanksgiving while Miles is still struggling to get through his unnecessary feelings. Yeah. How you doing? The unnecessary feelings. I know that the line is like overused, but also he really chose to say it like that. And you expect me to not just go crazy about it forever? Be reasonable. Learning this song on piano? Congratulations, that's so cool. I drew here. It's the easiest way to, I think it's to just draw some of this again. matched my line weight to the original Tamagotchi charms. Oh, no, it's pretty good. Never mind. No need. I'm good. I was looking for art streams I can watch to motivate me to do art. You should definitely work on your art. What do you want to draw? It's overused for good reason because it's just so funny. Yeah! Currently learning to play Turnabout Sisters and it's so hard? I see. I'm sure you'll get there eventually. Posture check. I am sitting so good. Everybody on shrimp. Thank you, D. You could put me on an infographic of what good posture should look like. That's how good I'm sitting. Turnabout Sisters music box? You can't. Things that hurt. Also, no offense to Pulse, I love her, but when I first saw her, my reaction was, wow, her forehead is big. Oh my god, she and Apollo have so much in common. I love your works, I browsed through Instagram. Thank you so much! What the hell? I'm really happy you like them. I'm not vibing with her little hat bubbles here. How those are going. I was thinking of drawing some chippies. Cute! We can match. How big are these? Let me look up Pearl real quick. Faye. Images. Oh, she's so cute. Maybe get a bit shorter. Just a little mouse. Not gonna lie, it feels so weird to know it's been like 3 months since I joined here. I don't know, it only feels like a week. Oh my god, 3 months? What the hell? It does only feel like a week. I also got thrown for a time loop earlier today with the DGS 1-year anniversary. What do you mean it's been 1 year? That's bonkers. I think this is cute. It just does not feel real. Look at Maya as well. I drew her from memory, but it looks like I did a pretty good job. draw chibis now, but I must work. No. Can you believe we have to work for money? Sucks. I just want to draw all the time. So like, it's visible at the back here? Like that? How'd we do? Pretty good. Put the hands to work out. That needs to round more. Lopsided. Yeah, doing the chibis now. Little guys, welcome back. Did you have dinner? Didn't really do anything, mostly just spaced out. You know what? I support it. Did you think about DGS? Always. Excellent. Okay, pretty good. I think Pal came out so cute. I don't want to figure out how to draw hands. Maybe I do just keep them as little paws. Man, it's so funny whenever we talk about spoilers in DGS, we just say redacted. Like, I don't think I see this when we talk about the trilogy or Horizon 24, just DGS. It is just, there's so much to redact in it, you know? There are so many cool twists and turns. We could talk about Ace Attorney 4 Redacted more. We just don't talk about Ace Attorney 4 very much. But for real, whenever I think about Phoenix and Kristoff and Redacted, I go insane. Phoenix. Yeah, I was thinking about flipping this charm so that it's Phoenix on the other side, but because of his hair, it doesn't work. So we'll probably just make it older Phoenix and older Miles. I think he worked in a supermarket for a little bit. I wonder if he worked at Beyond, what's it called? JBM. I think you'd be a good clown. T! You would kick him while he's redacted. Today, I was thinking about Mia moving out of Horan. I don't like the pause. It just don't work for me. And how she seems so competent when we know her, right? But when she moved out, she probably had no idea what she was doing. I'm thinking about how, like, learning where to buy groceries cheaper and where to get good pans and how to take care of them and stuff. Be a tarot reader? So he draws random cards and tells people legal advice? Love that. Oh my god! The 7 year scene! Hog? I don't know if I filled out the interest check yet. I should do that right now. I'm interested in contributing. A page or potentially merch artist. I would like a physical copy. I would like all of these things. Shrimp Jack! Let me sit up straight. Should watch the video, it's so funny. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, what jobs do Phoenix apply? I see. Everybody on shrimp. Okay, I'm watching the video. It is 2 minutes, I'm not watching the video. I will watch the video afterwards. I think he'd be a good bartender or something. Aww, he would be a good bartender. Maurice Apprentice. What if I made them rounder and more like Animal Crossing? Yeah. I think this works, but it doesn't feel like me. Mood painting model. I'd go to that art class. School is starting soon, which means I'll probably mod less. I'll miss you. I hope school is good to you. It would make a good painting model. I'd pay to watch art students struggling to get the shape of his hair. Yeah. Oh, his hair. The first thing related to Ace Attorney that I ever posted was complaining about Phoenix's hair, and I still feel it. Not as much though, you know. It's natural to me now. I'm glad I can at least watch your first investigation stream, Pug. I'm so excited to start it. I want to meet them all. I don't know how I want to do this. Okay, but everybody at some point who is in the Ace Attorney community has questioned Phoenix's hair. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking up different cartoons to see how they stylize hands. I really like the Adventure Time hands. But they just look like this, which when I do it feels like a crime. You see, one of the reasons why I'm procrastinating on starting BGS is because no one knew how to learn. Reuse is pretty easy for what it's worth. He's just like a little bird. Like less of a bird than Phoenix. Kazuma's, once you get it, you've got it. But yeah, that sure is a hair. Yeah, do good pause. D? You good? You okay, buddy? You mentioned Ryu and I thought about you. That's fatal. You should be more careful. I just try and draw like one finger. This just doesn't work. Okay, I guess we're doing pause. I think if I keep the finger lines more stylized, it will work better than it did before when I didn't like it. Hands are just so complex. How are you supposed to simplify them? I think Naruhodo Ryunosuke deserves the world. For real! If Ace Attorney 7 ever happens, I need at least a sliver of a mention of him. Please! Put him in. I want to hear about Phoenix's people. same size. Keep that in mind. Better. Still not great, but better. I'll take it. Hi, Taylor. Man, Mr. Wright, why was your people kind of cooler than you are? Ouch. Okay, let's do some cleanup. Naruhodo Ryuichi and Naruhodo Ryunosuke. It was off topic and this isn't a spoiler, but 896 uses the word slew was a past tense for slay, and it makes me kind of mad because I've never heard that being used as a past tense. I believe that is the correct past tense. Things aren't slayed, they've been slew. Yeah! English sucks. So true. Nah, I like English. I think it's neat. I like how untamed it is. Slew Queen? Biff. Yeah, without English I can't convey that Naruhodo Ryunosuke is my Mippy Scrunkle Scribbler bumper seal. Yeah, exactly. Your Mippy Scrunkle Scribbler bumper seal. No, I think it's charming. It's what Ryu deserves. Is this Ryu in the room with us right now? It's a safe space. Oh my god, you're able. Soki's gonna have words with you. Ugh. And they were. Why does he get to have Ryu? What about the rest of us? God has his favorites and this is proof. There. Be inconsolable because a fictional character has their favorite fictional character. Rude, to be honest. Implying that Rio is Kazuma's fictional character, the fucking book characters? Yeah! Halok Shom's the fucking book character, my beloved. I've been thinking about him so hard today. Aww, look at him, he's so handsome. Yeah, round and squishy! Ryu really shows you where little Feeny comes from, you know? Hello? There we go. I think Asagi Kazuma takes over when I talk about Ryu. This is the only explanation. Good Naruhodo Ryunosuke Day. Every day's a good Naruhodo Ryunosuke Day. I think if Ryu was ever spirit channeled and Apollo met him, I think Apollo would faint. Yeah. Apollo being like, oh my god, it's so cool that you decided to follow in your great grandpa's footsteps and become a famous lawyer as well. And Phoenix being like, Ryu was a lawyer? I just like the idea of everyone knowing about Phoenix's famous lawyer grandpa except for him. Which tweet? Yes! Phoenix's parents, like, it's okay if you grow up to be like your great grandpa Ryunosuke, and he's like, yes, a lawyer. No, my favorite thing is Apollo is a giant fan of Naruhodo, and Phoenix is just like, oh, you mean people? And Apollo has an aneurysm. Yeah! The art is art and you draw his hair so well. It is, so much practice. Thank you, Viv. Nods vigorously, ignoring the guy who's kissing Ryu's cheek in the picture. I would like his hand to be doing something, but I can work that out later. I feel like I lost something. It's okay. We'll come back to this one. This isn't as solid as it could be. And it's Phoenix, so it's important that it's good. I don't know, every time I draw his hair, I keep remembering young clown excited that I'm so mad that it's genuinely helpful in visualizing the shape of his head. Yeah. He just got two stupid cones out here. Maybe he could be holding a piece of paper like in the game or something. Yeah, that's a cute idea. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think it was a modern Yuri would type with a lot of emojis. Yeah. Okay. We're holding paper. Imagine just holding it like that. I'm gonna do about your arms, so how things work. Well, I guess if I pretend that there's perspective going on, that could be how things work. Something like that. We can come back to that. Oh, I'm gonna have to draw Miles' stupid hands. Clowning's an emote so bad. Yeah, hang on. Give me a second. Where did I put it? Did I delete it? I might have deleted it. It might be gone forever. Can I go back to before I deleted it? There we go. How am I gonna do this? Just give him... oh yeah. You should eat dinner, D. Please eat. No reason, Jada. Don't worry about it. This is just who he really is. This is so stupid. Make these nice and big. I'm sorry. He is the clown and the entire circus. You are so right. This nose needs to... Okay. What? Copy. Commit you from clip. Whoops, copied my ear as well. Didn't mean to do that. Feels a little pasty. Let's fix that. Brethren and sistren. I feel like the mouth line needs to be up higher. Excellent. Nigga showing someone his badge? Wait, that's so cute. That's really good. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. PNG, Discord, server settings, emoji, upload emoji, whips, clownix.png. Oh, he looks terrible. Oh yes! Let's cut him a little smaller so that it reads a little better. Although this is already pretty square. Let's just fudge it. Let me merge all of this down. Miles type has always been clown. Let's get rid of his jacket. And then... like... lie about what the proportions are. And then fix it up a little bit. And I feel like, just for the clown face to work, these need to come down a little more. Now the nose needs to come up a little more. There we go. Not the classy, no. He's just gonna think that we're clowning their cat. Let me remove that. Emoji comics. Okay, that's enough clown. Moving on. Do not save document, thank you. There we go. Great. I cannot handle we live in a society, Phoenix. Super happy with his proportions. I'd like to make his eyes a little bigger. His eyebrows and hairline are not working. I'll have to do for now. Oh my god, no! Happy to help. You're too wide, Phoenix. Why are you this wide? I think I've drawn all of them this wide, but now that I've seen them, I'm not vibing. I like how smug Miles looks. What? Josh! Thank you! I am good. I hope you are well as well. Sleep well. Good night. I've been flat out busy and my brain doesn't like it. No, I'm sorry. I hope you get to chill soon. His eyebrows aren't this long. What am I doing? The little baby eyebrows. Much better. Monday? I understand. Monday is my chill day as well. Soon. You can do it. I believe in you. Plus side is I get to see many poggers, cars and stuff. Hell yeah! That's awesome. The loud noises and smell of burning rubber is my serotonin. Can't relate, but good for you. I think you just described my personal hell. Or maybe my personal hell is this specific line, please. Little car freak. I think that's poggers. We need to be sorry. Before you go? Oh! Was it this one? Or this one? I was working on my Meet the Artist before. But yeah, the pen moves. We got different mouth positions. We got a blink. I just gotta animate it all now. Thank you! I had a lot of fun. I think they turned out really cute. I really like how the rendering on the earrings came out, actually. And the teapot. Those colors ended up really nice. And the cart rack on display at a new convention table. That would actually be really cute. Yeah, I should do that. Oh, Sherlock Pog. Hell yeah, thank you, Jaded. Makes me smile because meeting you IRL means it's not just artists drawing themselves, it's hey, I know this Pog person. Pog! The secret is that I actually have pink tips in my hair right now, but I didn't want to have to add another color to the palette. So I lied and pretend that I'm still just blonde. It's fine. Forever blonde. I'm giving up on lining the smiles because I don't think he's there yet. We are actually just going to be sketching him again. He is such a smug bastard, man. I love him. Do I simplify his cravat down into just one line? Maybe I give it 2. Good night, sleep well! Oh, we got blonde twins! We are matching! We need to look at his sprite. Where's Edgeworth sprites? I wonder if I just search smug. Will that work? Well, they're all smug. Okay, there it is. Too bad for a chippy hand. What is the real challenge? Finished Francisca? Pug? If you would like to send it here, you are so welcome. Let me give... I would love to see it. Old hands? Misery. No idea how to send things. I often will like send them to myself on Discord and then send the Discord link, like the copy link from Discord, because the image hosting is a valid link that anyone can paste. Or Imga. Grabs non-portable hand warmers, aka cat. Hell yeah. Okay, not perfect, but this could be worse. I'm really struggling to simplify such complex shapes, but that's okay, we'll get that. If you gave the smiles blonde hair and a stubble beard, you would have drawn me. Cute! It's free Brady. Ooh, Pog? Yeah. Is it okay if I put it on stream? Oh my god, ha! This is so cute! love the cat. It feels so her. Look. She's so pretty. This is so cute. You even remembered her little mole. Love this. I love that they match. Like owner, like pet. Okay, these could be worse, but they could also be better, so we'll keep working on them until they are better. But I feel like we're making good progress. So fancy. Big Siamese color point cat energy? Absolutely. We'll get there. We'll get there with the hands. I'll play around with some things off stream. If I can get them feeling how I want them to. This. I'm at the bottom. Make like a little C shape. And then the rest of the fingers do like that. Oh, and then I guess it flips the other way. Yeah, more like this. There we go. Maybe he could be showing the badge in his palm if it's too hard. Yeah! Welcome back, Midnight! How you doing? Now I just have to work out the perspective of this. Something like that should work. Needs some work, but it's a good start. It's a good place for a sketch to be in. He's so cute. I love that he just shows it straight on. Did you know the name of Tatani? I still haven't seen the Game Grumps playthrough. I think this will be a sketch as well. She's also not feeling quite refined enough. Finished a whole page, Doodle. You are so poggers, Viv. Ah. Unclickable? For real? Store is currently closed until I get these done, and then I can open up pre-orders on these and restock everything. No worries, sweetie. I feel like this is gonna look, the eyes are gonna be like, well, they're not too bad. I swear they're gonna be pointing completely different directions. They're only pointing slightly different directions. I have an alternate expression for Trucy, which I think is so cute. Ooh. I love using a monoline brush to do stuff, so it's so relaxing to draw stuff without worrying about line weight and stuff. Yeah! I completely agree. In the Game Grumps playthrough after the unnecessary feelings scene, they act out Miles saying I must return to my home planet now. Oh, they didn't do the last DLC chapter? Juicy spreads are so cute. They went ham on them. They were like, this is your daughter and you will love her. We just finished chatting about goodbye and then cut the video during the credits. No. Wanna defeat? Ehehehe. I want to give Trucy baby face, but we'll see if this is true baby. My name is Ham and my head shut up when you said going ham. Aw, Ham. Sometimes I suddenly remember Blip's accidental clone haunts me. Oh my god, the Metal Gear exclamation noise. I wish I was capable of making that sound with my mouth. Even her designs have so much thought put into them. I remember reading somewhere that half of her face shows a more childish side and the other half is more mature or calculative. What? That's so clever. Thank you, Ninjaki, for hanging out. Have a lovely day or night or everything. Little hand. Yeah. I think we will use that style for the other hands. Oh my god, Miles Bunworth, Miles Bunworth, Miles Bunworth. Oh, Viv. Oh my god, Francisco with the little braids. Oh my god. Miles Bunworth, spoiler warning, I'm putting this on screen. Ooh, she's so pretty. She looks so good in the turtleneck. I'm obsessed with this. It's not like I like you or anything. This is so... This is so gorgeous. Viv, is it okay if I use this as my phone lock screen? It's so pretty. Thank you, Ophelia, for yet another banger fic. The Waterloo lyrics. This is so cute. Thank you. Let me, what size is a phone? Let me, save this one so that I can send it to myself on Discord so that I can put it on my phone so that I can set it as a phone wallpaper. Profile. Illustration. There we go. So pretty. I think it's because we were just drawing Trucy. Yeah, no, for a second I was like, oh my god, Phoenix with baby? It must be Trucy. But of course, it's perfect little pal. You haven't connected shit. Yes! Draw more Trucy, it's what she deserves. I think her hair should be taller. I've only drawn it once for my sister's birthday card. I also haven't drawn Trucy as much as I wish that I had. Oh my god, for your sister's birthday card though, that's so cute. Concerning the only question I have for Trucy is what fucking trauma she has. Oh, you'll find out, don't worry. Yeah! A little card would be cute. Maybe in this one she's holding out like a deck of cards, and in the second one where she's making her little oops hee face, it's like full length. I think I'm gonna draw her little mouth. My sister's name is Lucy and she's obsessed with Trucy despite not having played Apollo Justice. I'll call her Lucy Trucy and she loves it. That's so cute. Oh my god, hi Andy, how you doing? He calls me Edward derogatory. That's great. Welcome, D. The Divini. The second one, she makes you do the footy card pickup. Yeah. woke up really early, but happy that I caught your stream. Happy to have you. Granted it's Vinny, but with like an I in one N. Easy. The Vinny. Cute. The Vinny real. Can you believe that? Okay. We're getting somewhere. I have some notes for myself. Hydrate? Thank you, yes sir. Hydrated. Only for 1 second my subscription expires. I am emoteless again. No. Rest in peace. Emotes are on the to-do list though. I have 2 charm orders and a zine deadline on August 1st. So we are making charms until then. But then I hope to move on to emotes. Did I forget to take off the hydrate? I did. Thank you, Andy! I'm not quite satisfied. I have a lot of trouble with chibi because I don't draw in the style often. So it doesn't feel intuitive to me. I'm always trying to work out how to simplify things, but I think we're gonna get there. It's gonna turn out really nicely once we're done. Can't wait for Viv to play DGS so I can just lie and like they'll never know. This has been absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad I could catch another stream. I'm so sleepy, so I'm gonna dip. I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been so fun to get to chat with you again. Sleep well. I hope you have a really restful sleep and nice dreams. Pretty good. Like, perspective on this is off. We'll get that with that one. That looks so fucking stupid. I hate that guy. Slightly affectionate. Yeah. Idiot bastard, man. Is this eye just way bigger than the other one? Is that what's going on here? Better. Look, little bitch. God, he is such a bastard. Looking at him fills me with hate and also love. As punishment for his bastard crimes, he gets his eye shrunk. Come on, babe, it's time for your eye shrink surgery. Who do you think donated the eye, etc., etc.? That's probably how Phoenix feels too. I love you, but man, I fucking hate you sometimes. He's just such a hateable guy, you know? Ha! How are you gonna see the contradictions now? A very angry Phoenix. Phoenix looks too soft. There's some more determination in there. Yeah. Just gotta slap some motivation on that guy. Phoenix got a good deal. No! His family have been through enough. What if I were to put it in his other hand? I think that's the difference with Phoenix and Rhea, because Phoenix oftentimes just hopes and prays with his cocky ass smack. Rhea is so nervous but thinks through things as carefully as he can. Beloveds. Yeah! I like how much Phoenix just like bluffs. You're allowed to talk about Ryu as much as you want. You think Trilogy Mouse looks so angry all the time because he's refusing to wear glasses and has to squint? He's got that Randall Monsters Inc. backstory. I just want your head to be less ovular. Please be a circle. Miles is being a circle so good right now. Why can't you be more like Miles? Phoenix is a huge ADHD mood. His mind works best either at the last minute of a trial or when his loved one is kidnapped. Yeah! Phoenix is the human embodiment of fake it till you make it. Glasses are for the weak. Man, for real, do you think he just didn't bother to take them to get their eyes checked because he was like, no child of mine will ever need glasses. Fuck you if you can't see. Simply be better. And it's only Phoenix bugging him to get tested. Aww. Ryu is also an ADHD autism mood. I think you'll like him. Please like Ryu with me. Z has now devolved to begging. Have you started reading a brief for the defense, dear? Yeah, Pug! Of those videos where they take off the glasses and suddenly they're hot, except it's the opposite. Just rereading the chapters I've already read, Pug? To have the wider eyes where they're like not touching the tops, but also it doesn't really work as well. Makes her look a little wild-eyed. Guess I'll connect him up then. Handshake from you, guy from DGS. Guy from DGS! Kama would absolutely hate it if Miles wears glasses, because yeah, Gregory. Oh. Thinking about that scene in, I think it's Legal Partners, where they're all playing a board game together and Phoenix makes Miles stop and stay where he is, and Phoenix gets down on ground level to look up at him and is like, wow, you look just like your dad. It hits me. It gets me. The Legal Partners scene. Oh my god, while we're on the subject of fic, I always think it's Legal Partners, but it's not. What's the fic where the Miles plays, I believe it's poker, with the Write Anything agency, and everyone has their little, like, gimmicks. Their little truth-seeing gimmicks. Because I always think it's Legal Partners when I go looking for the scene, but then I'm thinking of the board game scene. Is this what it feels like every time I say check the medicine for poison? Yeah. Why do you look like such a bobblehead, Phoenix? Your head is bigger than Edgeworth's. Better. I never know where to put the body underneath the head on a chibi since it doesn't connect where it should. I think my problem with reading mainline is tiny fic, especially if there's not much fan family in it. I just start thinking about DGS and then I go read DGS fic. Like, I can't read a purely Naramitsu fic because if there's no fan family, what's the point? Fair enough. I like the pining. The large head to store all of his thoughts. Nick's head is big, but only one brain cell in there, and it dings around like the DVD logo. Yeah, when it hits the corner, that's how he has his thoughts. Miles has a bigger forehead than you. Turns you into Megamind. A little better. Most of my Istahani mainline fic I've read is just a lot of Write Anything agency found family fics. That's cute though. And yeah, the face sibling. Ooh. Where did we start? Oh, we've gotten way cuter. Cool, great, okay. Good progress. Let me take my off. She's done. But I do like You Ever Heard of Love. I don't remember the exact name, but I really like that one. Yeah, You Ever Been in Love. That one's so feelings. That reminds me, there was something I posted on the Fix channel that I want to recommend again because it makes me feel insane. Please. The whole bridge thing and how if only Paul would just come to Misty's room then it would be fine. I feel like I just mentioned one aspect about it. Oh my god. Fear.jpg. The sword? Oh my god. Try to find it again after the stream. Plug. Speaking of, I'm getting so sleepy. I think we'll call it soon. But I'll be back. Maybe another art stream Tuesday night? I think we could do. By that point I should have all of the sketches for these charms finalized and we can work on the lines and color them together. Oh, hydrate, thank you. It's just so convenient that their genius plan has the possibility of eliminating both Pearl and Iris. Sobbing, crying, throwing up. I'm glad she didn't go to Misty. Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about these sketches. I think Maya's looking super cute. Oh my god, Pearl's is so cute in there. We got this one done. I think this turned out well. We have this one done already. I think it is time for Sleepy. Oh my god, Ozzy, hi! The kind that choosing clever on here but not Polly. I would really like to include him, but we'll see how I go getting these all done in time. Thank you for the headpads, Viv! Alright, let me see who's online. Open Twitch. Yeah. Thank you guys! I would like the adverts to end so that I can see the stream vibes. I gotta clock out for the night. Of course! Good night! Thank you guys. I think no raid tonight. I think we just go to bed. Thank you everyone for hanging out! I'm so happy I got to chat with you guys. I missed you while I was away. Oh! Chloe, you're timing! Oh. But that said, okay, I'm busy tomorrow night. I'm busy Sunday night, I think, maybe. I'm losing track of everything. I have plans on Sunday night, but I don't remember what they are. I'm busy Monday night. Tuesday night, art stream, we come back, we finish these. We'll see if we can get any other streams going during that week, and then on the Saturday, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, we will be starting Ace Attorney Investigations, which I'm excited about. But for now, good night. Thank you for hanging out and goodbye.